yep, looks good. I think they did a good job on this. So this is actually excited to try this out. Really cool. YouTube, I just got this package from ELECFRESH. They wanted me to try out this storage. It's like a door attachment storage, which I'm going to try out and see how it goes. But this is it came with the packaging, and I assume this goes in the bottom here. So I'm going to read up the instructions and attach it, and then we will go from there. Alright guys, so I have this here just to show you how to install this. It's kind of nice that ELECFRESH gave this little pad here to put so that your belongings can be kind of safe in here. And what's cool is that I'll show you a little later, they have this little divider here, and they have this area that looks to fit your sunglasses pretty well, and I'll show you guys that. This is the other area here for other things. But to install this, it's actually pretty simple. They tell you to align this part here, this part right there, which will go right in this groove right here. So that will kind of sit. Let's see if I can get a little close up, but it'll kind of go in just like that, and that little groove this part here will sit right on top of here. So this part here will sit right on top of here. And then it has this little area here that will go right inside here. I've already put this on and took it off, and didn't cause any damage or any issues here to my truck. And we'll see how this goes. This is an interesting product. I think it's going to work well, because one of the things I'm having an issue with is my sunglasses. And I have this center console here that is giving me trouble with my sunglasses that keeps falling out, which I'll show you a little later. But I'll show you how this gets installed. I'm going to put this here. So I'm going to align this part right there. Just gonna push it. Let's see here. Just gonna push in that part right in there, and then I'm gonna this part that's sticking out here. It's just on the top part. I just push it in, and then push the rest of this in, and it actually goes in pretty nicely. It's a good fit, as you can see there. So it's in there pretty snug because of the pads they have on top, which I'm not sure if I had shown you guys, but and what's kind of cool here is you see that divider in there. Let's see here. See that center? See that divider in there? And I'm going to show you how I'm going to put my sunglasses in there. And I don't think I'll test it out driving, but I don't think it should really move around too much of that, because it's kind of blocking it, and you still have room to put other things in there. So it's kind of cool how they have a little section there that I would assume is probably just for your sunglasses. And I'm not sure if you can maybe use that divider to hold your sunglasses or just keep it in there, but it's got plenty of room to keep your sunglasses in there. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that. And this just closes up like that, opens up. That's kind of how it looks. I'll get more footage of this in the daylight, but It's a pretty nice install. I'm gonna just kind of take. Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna show you how to take it out. All I'm doing is just pulling it out a bit here. And it's just, this I believe just slides out. And again, slides out pretty well. There's no issues here, no injuries or no scratches or anything. This is kind of what I was talking about with the sunglasses. They kind of stay in this little area here, and hopefully they don't move around too much. They may move around, but I think this will probably keep it in here. And that's the door, as you can see there. So this thing, I'm thinking this thing will keep the sunglasses from moving. That's kind of my thought here, but we'll see how that goes. Depending on how you put sunglasses in here, it'll probably keep it from moving, and then you still have storage here for other things. So it's a little bit of a step down, which kind of looks cool. But you can see here how it has this padding here, and has these areas here that keeps it in place, which is kind of nice. It's in there pretty good. I don't think you'll have any issues with it coming off, even if you go off-roading or something like that. But again, I'm gonna push this in. So I pretty much just put this end in here first, and I think you just pretty much push in the rest and make sure this part here, this little mirror is inside, and then just push the rest in. And that's pretty much it. It looks like you can probably adjust it a little bit just to make it a little flush. But yeah, looks pretty cool. Okay, so hopefully that will solve my sunglasses issue. We'll see how that goes. Okay. So it's a nice looking compartment here, and a lot of you guys have this. A lot of us Cybertruck owners have this, but man, the moment you give it gas, it just, sunglasses are flying out, flying down there. It's not the best implementation, even though it looks really nice, and a lot of us do like this. But like, if you whether you put your phone in here, sunglasses has this mat, which is kind of nice, but I wish I had a lip. And I know ELECFRESH has one of these that kind of goes out a little bit wider, but they're out of stock. And hopefully I can get my hands on that to review. I think there's already a reviewer that's already did it. I think REDNAVE, which I'll kind of posted his video. He already had done this. It's better than this, and then it keeps sunglasses in, but if he does floor it too far, it does come out. But I'll have to try it myself, because what I think these companies should do is they should make these a little bit of a decline. If you make it a little bit of a decline, this instead of just going flush, then I think things will probably not fall out as easy. Now, things may slide in there, slide down, which is fine. But I think if they make this a little bit of a decline in downward there, I think it'll keep things from flying out. But as of now, even though this is nice to have, this implementation is just not a good solution. And so this is why I think this is probably going to be a much better implementation. This is kind of, I didn't really know what to think about this, but this really looks like a cool storage compartment. I mean, it fits in really well. I'm kind of surprised by how cool this thing is. Nice job, ELECFRESH. I think it looks like it's OEM. It's kind of cool. I'll be giving this a try and seeing how it goes. There's a little bit of sometimes a little bit of a delay when you open it, but sometimes not. But otherwise, it looks pretty pretty cool, and I'm hoping this will solve my sunglasses issue again. See that? I think hopefully it'll kind of stay in there. I want to show you the other side here. I have it attached to the other side, which looks pretty cool. Okay, there's a nice compartment in there. Okay. Again, really kind of cool. It's a little darker than the actual plastic, but for the most part, it looks, or the whatever this material is, but it looks pretty. Oh yeah, it looks really sweet, I think. Now, in addition to this, which is unfortunately not a really good implementation of where to put my sunglasses, and I don't want to put anything up here to hold my sunglasses. It's not clean, in my opinion, to put one of those sunglass holders. I just like things clean. That's why I don't have anything back here, because I like the Cybertruck. I love this LED that goes all the way through. It just looks clean. I don't want anything blocking it there. I know a lot of you have that. I just prefer not to. So I'm looking for a place to leave my sunglasses and just some things. And I even bought these, which I kind of put in my last review. They already crack when I try to put them in, and it's not a good implementation because you can't put heavy things in there. I mean, you can put some sunglasses that will work, which I'll show you. So you can put some sunglasses in here, which is fine, it holds up, but like if you plop a phone in there, if you plop anything in there, you can already see it's coming off. And if you plop anything harder, it's like that, it just drops. So it's these things, I wish someone would come out with something that's a little more sturdy here, but I haven't seen anything with that's a good implementation of this. So really, I think this is going to be the solution, just for additional storage. Other than this, even though it kind of, this area that I put the wrap on it kind of takes that look away, but I don't really care because this thing looks pretty cool and just adds more storage. So let me know what you guys think. I think this is a winner. I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes. Thank you. Now, what I was thinking is, what would happen if I put a water bottle in here? Is it gonna get in the way? So, actually, perfect fit here. See if you guys can see that at all. Barely enough room. This is a standard size. Let me get a larger one. I got some bigger water bottles. Let's see how these do. Now this one does touch. It does touch there, so it'll lay against that. Not really much of a big deal if it does. I don't know if it's going to cause any type of scratches there. That will probably move, but big one will. This will probably do so as well. Yeah, that touches as well. So this water bottle size should be, that's actually fine. That doesn't touch. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that does not touch, which is good. But these two big ones do. But again, not a huge deal. I don't know that it'll scratch that too much. But again, not a huge deal. I don't think it's a big trade-off to have this nice storage compartment here, which is cool. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is how is this when you're driving? Can you leave it open? And it only goes down this far, so it does hit your leg. I mean, technically you can just do this. I don't know why you want to leave it open, but technically you can. But if you're moving your leg, you're gonna kind of do this. But obviously you want to have this closed at all times. Okay, and now is it easy to grab your sunglasses while you're driving? Looks like it is. Just pull it out. Easy. Now it is easy here too, but again, this is gonna again every day this thing flops out. Unfortunately, even though I like this, but it just needs a little bit better implementation. This is going to be a better implementation, I think. It's a nice storage compartment. I can keep things there. I don't know what else I can keep in there. We'll kind of see, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, but otherwise, and you're not at risk for opening it. So your knees are typically going to hit. At least mine are, but unless you're really close up to it, I mean, I got to get really close up to it too here, but here, yeah, technically you can, but I think most of us are gonna. There's so much space in the Cybertruck. You're not gonna. I'm laying against it. You're not gonna hit it. It's actually kind of nice because I don't have to put my calf on the end part. My knee just kind of rests up against here, which is nice. That actually works for me. I don't know if it might bother some of you, but it actually works for me. Actually, it's more comfortable to have that. But, yep, looks good. I think they did a good job on this. So this is actually excited to try this out. Really cool. So again, if you needed to add the big water bottles, you can. I mean, you can always add water bottles like that. Let me try that big one. Yeah, not a big deal. That works. If you wanted to add this here, not a big deal again. But if you do the big ones here, it will touch a little bit here. Again, I really don't even care if I scratch this thing, but if you're someone that just doesn't like scratching it, then but most of the water bottles, I think, are going to be fine here. You can watch my other videos where I talk about putting these over the vinyl wraps here, and this attachment here. Send in my accessories video, and I'll send it to you guys to I'll put it in the link there for that video. All right, I'll drive this around, see how it goes, and I'll report back to you guys. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm driving with this here. It looks pretty cool. No issues so far. I have my sunglasses in here, and they've pretty much maintained. They haven't really been shuffling around and moving around. I haven't heard any. I haven't heard the sunglasses doing much of anything. They're sitting right in that groove there, and as I suspected, that little notch there is preventing it from moving around. Let's see. Let me just try to floor my Cyber Beast, see what happens. So I just floored it. Nothing happened to him. No movement at all. So that's actually a huge plus right there. The problem I have here, here's my sunglasses in here, and now if I kind of just give it some juice, there come the sunglasses. This is the problem I face pretty much every day when I give it a little bit of juice in my Cyber Beast. I'm hoping that this will be maybe hopefully a permanent solution there, as it doesn't really move. So unless I'm going to give it some juice right now, and really minimal movement there. So that's a big plus. So yeah, that works. At least for sunglasses, that is a good solution. That's kind of one of my biggest problems. I'm reviewing this as more of a storage unit, but I pretty much think that it's gonna resolve my where I put my sunglasses and other things as well. Other things in here that can fly out as well. Even though, again, I really like this thing. This is my best EV mods. It looks nice. It looks cool. And it just feels like it belongs here. And but it's just, again, it's not a good solution for sunglasses, and things do fly out. So this actually looks like it's going to be working better for me. I'll still keep this around, or maybe even try out the one by ELECFRESH, see how that works. I think that has a little bit of a lip, and yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Okay, thank you. Here's a better picture of this during the daytime. Okay, really like the way it looks. Looks pretty good. Gonna give you a visual here of how it looks on the side there. Again, it's on there pretty darn good. It's not going anywhere. Pick on the other side. Yeah, I also wanted to show you guys, I got my dual pillow set up here, which is that was pretty cool. I really like this pillow. It's from Coolco. I just reached out to them because I felt that they can work on having a Cybertruck logo, but it looks like this pillow is sold by different companies, and it's probably made by some other company, and it's probably all the options that you get. But it's kind of cool to have the dual pillows in the Cybertruck. I'll leave my description in the video for the other the video I made about this pillow, but I think it's cool having the dual pillows there. Let me know what you guys think. ELECFRESH, if you're watching, it'd be nice to have Cybertruck logo pillows. Since there's no other Tesla badging anywhere else on the Cybertruck, it would be nice to have that.